It's great to be back, everyone. Pleased to see you again, although I can't see you, can I? Hopefully you're doing all right from this morning's early morning 8 a.m. movement mission. And you're ready for a bit of 12 noon to launch us most positively into our afternoon. I've got my football bib that I've just grabbed out of the bag on the floor. So you will need something tea towel-like, odd sock off the radiator, pair of husband's pants, who knows. As long as it's got a bit of stretchability in it, then it could be good to use. I'll leave that choice with you, everyone. You might just prefer to go and get a tea towel of some description from the kitchen. Right, our first lives are coming in, quick and fast. I've got my clipboard today, everybody, look. This is my football coach's clipboard. I've wrote some of my moves on. There's also a bit of my football planning on there as well. It's sharing a page. Right, good nearly afternoon to you, George. Hello, Gillian, Margaret, Ken. All in and rip-roaring, ready to go. Did you like the little welcome tune? Those of you who managed to just catch it. Young Hearts Roam Free, I thought was quite apt for just for us lot, really. It's just a number, isn't it? I don't know about you lot, but I often still feel a bit kiddie. Feel a bit like an immature kid. A growed up one, though. Right, you're just off to get your band. You've got a actual stretchy thing, have you, Gillian? Good stuff. That will do as well. I did suggest before a few of you came on the live that it could be anything off the radiator. Whoop. An odd sock, a pair of the husband's scunderpants, or I've just got a little bib here, a little bib nicked out of my football bag that's right next door to me. Right, Caroline's in, not Calorin. Caroline is in. Yes, she did make it on time. Well done, you. Maddie's just arrived as well. Good afternoon. Hang on, let me just get myself organised again. Right, you were dancing to the tune, were you, George? But using the word dancing very loosely. As long as the curtains are closed and you feel good, it don't matter. Pat Haynes has just joined us as well. So Eastleigh's in. Afternoon. Vivian's in. And Paul singing a harmony there, are you both? It's going to be one of them head-sticking tunes, isn't it? Have I missed anybody? Oh, Margaret, did I say you? So we got Margaret, we got George, we got Gillian with a G, we've got Caroline, Maddie. Bridget, Great Glen's in. It's great in Great Glen, isn't it? Hello, Bridget. Nice to have you. Just throwing you a wave across a couple of miles that it is to Great Glen there. Mrs. P's in. Gloria's just joined us. And Sandra's in as well. Hello, welcome to all of you lovely people. We'll just need bit of a stretchy thing, a bit of a lean-in post. So a wall, a worktop, cupboard doors, something that ain't going to move when you lean into it would be good for this movement snack. I've got a little something for us that I don't think we've done before. Here's just a little summary though of my ability of doing maths on the calculator, by the way. If you were partaking in the November challenge and you were managing to do some knee bends, sit to stands, squats or jockey lifts at any point throughout this month of challenge, here's your totals. If you were doing 20 a day, then that would have added an extra 600 of whatever you've been doing to your list of crowbarred in activities. If you did 50 per day, then you would have added another 1,500 sit to stands, knee bends, squats, whatever you were doing to your crowbar list. And as quite a few of us were aiming for 100 extras per day, you would have totaled up a mammoth 3,000 sit to stands, knee bends, jockey lifts or squats to your list. Well done, you lot. That is some massive numbers there, and you should be very proud of yourself. Start small, think big. I'm going to do the 3, 2, 1 now, although I really don't know what time it is. It can't be far off though, can it? Right, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. It's 12 noon. You're with me, Kelsey Leverton, for our 12 noon movement snack. Sandra pressed the angry button. That's all right, I'll let you off. Right, today is Tuesday the 30th, the last day of November 2021. We launch into December from tomorrow. Circulation booster. Okay, so wherever you are, you may want to sit, you may prefer to stand. It doesn't matter. We can do similar things. Here, we just need to get into the best start position. So take a few hip walks forwards. Step your feet through as well. Sit up tall so you feel high onto your sit bones and get some foot pedals on the go. If you are in standing, you may prefer to have your external support to the side of you or external support in front of you, so you can probably rest both hands onto it. Foot pedals are steady, rhythmical pace, not too fast and choppy, not too slow and lumbering, somewhere in the middle. Now with the trunk, let's see if we can lift and lengthen through the trunk. Get your rib cage sitting higher than your hip bones, creating space to breathe, space to digest, space for everything, all on the internals. Shoulders are back and down, and as you do that you can bring your legs into a proper leg march and bring an arm swing in if you want. Both arms can be in together if you're confident and steady on your two legs doing this, and same in seated. There shouldn't be any balance challenge as we do our simple circ boost. It's just a collection of easy moves done repetitively to achieve a certain outcome. It doesn't have any bells and whistles attached to it. It's simple, it's effective. Some might call it boring, but it does the right job. It warms us up, it prepares our body, it can help warm through the joints as well, all in aid of moving that bit better. Right, we're going to just continue on with this for a moment longer. If you want to have a rest down of your legs, you can keep your arms swinging, or you can just crowbar in a little bit of a reach and a row. Just tucking the elbow down the side of your body and then reaching both arms forwards. Standing is the same, except you might want to just take your feet that little bit wider, helping with your balance, helping to widen the structure that you're standing on. All right, steady yourself down and have a rest. Our breathing might be up a little bit. Our heart rate would have come up as well to meet the demand for movement and the demand for oxygen around your body. The end of circ boost. Right, what have we got? We have got some leg pushing. In seated or in standing, it's up to you. Have a look first. This is the one we've not done before. I don't think we have anyway. We've got some arm pressing actions for the backs of your arms and shoulders. And we've got some elbow and shouldery moves with the whatever you've got or stretchy thing that you've got in your possession right now. So first of all, have a look at this. This is the seated version. If you normally do stuff in standing, you could quite happily come get yourself in seated and just do a few here if you like. Now we will need to hip hotch all the way back. Just make sure your feet feel secure on the ground and they're not going to kind of slip away from you. So you want your feet just a little bit in front of you. And what I'm going to do is push through the feet and then relax down again. Saying that, I did have my chair leant up against something. It will be much better if that's the case here. So your bum's all the way back. You're going to push your tailbone into the back of the chair and then relax down. You should feel your thighs tighten up. So push back, feet are planted, and also now I've got the cupboard door, the wall behind me, the chair's not going to feel like it's tipping. So push there and then relax down. So you're getting your tailbone right squished into the back of the chair, switching on your thigh muscles, strengthening around the knees and doing lots of good stuff like that. Here in standing, we're going to prop your bottom. Hang on, you can't quite see me. Prop your bottom. Oh, now I've got the handles on my butt. You're going to prop your bottom against the whatever it is behind you, and you're going to bend through your knees. See if you can inch a little bit further down. Bend through the knees, holding it there. Now try and push and then relax a little. Push and relax a little. Do a few of those. Your thighs might start to ache. That's not a bad thing. That means that we're working those muscles quite hard. If your knees are giving you a little bit of grief there, just bring your feet slightly forwards and then have another try and see if just a small adjustment makes a difference. You can just see, if I get my arms out of the way, I'm just pushing up and then just bending back through. Of course, when you want to stand up from there, just move your feet back, bring them under you and bring yourself back up through to standing. So a bit of thigh work there for you. Okay, one other thing that you can do in our standing position, propped up, leant against something, is that we can keep our bottom and tailbone pushed, and then we can do a little pushing through the feet and lifting. Holding on, if you like, just your hands a little bit wider will help you with your balance, and you've got a little bit of walking through treacle there. Right, keep doing that if you're in standing, just to get a few more underway. If in seated, you're all done. Let's have a look at our next move. Standing, if you are in standing, I'm going to get you do something slightly different in a moment. So what we want to be doing here is bending the elbow away. So just have a quick go. Holding your fist at your chest level and then bending the elbow and pushing down, and that works into the back of the arm here. Just have a little bit of a rehearsal movement with the other arm as well, and then with your stretchy thing, a bit of material, tea towel, whatever you've got, you're going to take an underhand grip with the fixer arm. And you're going to take an overhand grip. So if you have a look at there, underhand with the fixer arm, overhand with the elbow straightening arm. The fixer arm's going to be held and you're going to pull away, straightening the elbow and then letting it bend back up freely again. So tension on. Bend away, straighten, squeeze into the back of that arm that's straight, and then you can release the tension just as you recover. Feel free to have a few of these if you normally take the standing option as well. See how many you can do. until that area starts to feel like it's working. When you feel like you've had enough, do about 2 or 3 more and then change sides, remembering just to change your grippage as well. Now, standing option. This is what I've got for you lot. Let's get the chair out of the way. Now, tuck your elbows in. We're going to get our hands against the wall in a moment with the elbows into your side. We can do a narrow pressing action, like our wall press, but just with a narrow position. So you might want to take your feet back a little bit so that you're leaning into your arms a fraction, and then to bend and push. So keeping the centre of your body, the core part of your body really strong. You're going to bend the elbows in, taking your chest towards whatever your hands are against, and then pushing, pressing away. Press and push. Working into the backs of the arms, your shoulders, backs of your arms and shoulders. I'm wired the wrong way. But also working some strength into your core muscles, your posture muscles in the middle. If you want to hold that position, have a look at the feet. So I'm going to bend and hold, and then I'm going to do a little bit of stepping through, as if I'm trying my hardest to push the wall over, which hopefully I'm not strong enough to do. So you've got some pressure, and then you're picking up your legs, pushing through, and keeping a little bit of strength into those arms that are now into a fixed position, but also getting a little bit of push through the calf muscles and through the back end of your legs. Okay, Cora, I need a drink of water. Let me just make that clear. Right, one more thing to do then. Seated or standing, it's entirely up to you where you would like to be. In standing, however, you will need to be able to feel comfortable standing without holding on, because our hands have got another job to do. So if you are in standing, you might want to go a bit wider with the feet. We're going to take an overhand grip to start with, like on a motorbike, riding a horse, and we're just going to kind of slide the arms through and do that 2 or 3 times, straightening and holding just for a split second there, and then coming back, and then taking the arms out. We're going to bend the elbows in and press them straight again. Just 3, 4, 5 if you like. Now, if you'd like to do a little bit of canoeing, pushing the arm back. So this is all around the elbows, the backs of the arms, your shoulders. There's a little bit of trunk movement in there. And then side to side. Oh, bash the Christmas tree. Side to side. And from there, let's take the arms over. So the scarf waving at a football game. Are your shoulders aching yet? There, mine are. Just starting to kick in a bit of ache. If the aching gets a bit too much and you need to release your grip, do that shoulder circle. The next thing we're going to do is attempt to take the arms a little bit higher and then bend and press through that position. Sitting tall best you can. Just see from the side, it's just clipping my ponytail there. You don't have to do too many because we've done quite a few repetitions already of different arm and shoulder based moves. And if you want to, in standing, just do a few lower tick-tocks there. Looks like I'm doing the floss a little bit, doesn't it? If you know what that dance is. don't do that. Right, there we go. We're all done. Give your shoulders a little bit of a shoulder roll. Those back of arm stretches that we do in the 4 p.m. might come useful. If you want to crowbar one of those in now on each side, it's up to you. I'll let you take your pick here. These, of course, will be repeated in the 4 p.m. and you'll have Bex for the 4 p.m. There we have you. All right, everyone. Great to have you. Double me done today. I think Bex is on a double tomorrow. Dave will be doing the December calendar moves. If you would like to join that. I'll let them put the messages up though, so that you know what time to schedule them in for. All right, everyone. Off we go into the afternoon. Young hearts roam free. See you later.